Hey there guys, this is Manav Sahu. Welcome to our YouTube channel Shift and Throttle. Today we are going to review one of the India's most competitive scooter which is giving a very tough competition to the best selling scooter, which is the Honda Activa. We are talking about none other than TVS Jupiter BS4. Yes, we know that the BS6 model has been launched, but the BS4 model also sold like hot cakes as it was the only competition to the Honda Activa which was successful, as every other company has failed to compete with Honda Activa, and the TVS Jupiter competed with it beautifully and very fiercely also. Now the BS6 model has been launched, but we are going to compare the key differences between the BS4 and the BS6 model of the TVS Jupiter. Firstly, talking about the design of this scooty. The design of the scooty is somewhat reminiscent to the Honda Activa which it competes with, and it worked out beautifully for the TVS company, as everyone in this company thought that the design was reminiscent, but they launched it anyway because the public wants a similar design and likes familiarity with the brand and the scooty. Further, talking about the design of this scooty, it was launched in the BS3 model. Now it is being sold in the BS6 model, and we are currently reviewing the BS4 model. The only thing that has changed in all the variants is the headlight position of this scooty, as in the BS4 model a DRL was added, and in the BS6 model now it is offered with LED lights all around. But not everything has changed in all the variants. The only thing which has changed is the variants, as now it is also offered with a Grande edition which was offered also in BS4 model. The Grande edition is a vintage scooty type. Talking about the engine of this scooty, the engine of this scooty is also very similarly spec'd like Activa. It is a 110cc motor which produces 8 bhp of power at 7500 rpm and 8 Newton meters of torque at 5500 rpm. But in the BS6 model, the power has gone down at 7.47 bhp of power at 7500 rpm and 8.4 Newton meters of torque at 5500 rpm. Now as you can see, the boot of this scooty is very large at 18 liters, which is a plus point from Activa, which only offers 15 liters of boot capacity. As it offers 18 liters of boot capacity, you can fit a full face helmet and also some of your documents very easily in this scooty, and it also offers you with optional USB charger, which is a very good deal if you are running low on battery. Now talking about the instrumentation cluster of this scooty, the main thing which has changed from BS4 to BS6 model, as in the BS6 model it is offered with a digital instrumentation cluster which offers you a plethora of information, but in the BS4 variant, as you can see, it had a very basic meter which only offered you speed, fuel capacity and low fuel indicator, and also turn indicators and high beam indicator. The eco and power mode in this scooty are there to show you when you are driving economically and when you are driving powerfully. It basically means when you pull the throttle or you clutch the throttle, it shows that you are in power mode, and when you pull the throttle very linearly, it shows you are in economy mode. When you drive economically, it will give you a mileage of around 40 kilometers to the liter. As you can see that the TVS Jupiter offered you a main advantage against Activa when it was launched, which was the external fuel tank. As it is externally fitted, you can fill fuel easily at a petrol station, and it offered you a full tank capacity of 5 liters, and you can do a full range of 240 to 300 kilometers to a full. This scooty offers you with 12-inch tubeless alloy wheels at both front and rear, which are 90 by 90 section tire, which offer you tremendous grip and control at the corners, and it offers you 130 drum brakes at both front and rear, and it also offers you an optional 220 disc brake if you want extra braking power if you live in a crowded city. About some of the pros of this scooty. The first and major pro is the comfortable seat of this scooty. The second pro is the large fuel tank capacity and also the boot space of this scooty. And the third pro of this scooty is how easily and nimbly it handles in the traffic, and that it is also not made out of fiber. First and major con of this scooty is that it doesn't bring anything new to the table. It only brings you old design and old style of scooty which we are used to, but it doesn't bring something that is flashy or new. But it is also one of its pro, but I considered it as a con. Now for the verdict or the conclusion of this scooty. Should you ignore it, consider it, shortlist it, or go ahead and directly buy it? I think you should definitely go ahead and directly buy it, as it offers you one thing that many scooty don't offer, that is a perfect commuter scooty which you need in city and in which you can carry your luggage and things and also your family, because that is the main reason you buy a scooty and not because you want to have fun with your scooty.